I just left Demolay, and I'm on my way to get a bite to eat at one of the finest restaurants in downtown Milwaukee. But first, I'm going to visit the Grand Avenue Mall, or what's left of it. Now it's transformed and known as the 3rd Street Market Hall, a place where locals come after work during lunchtime to grab a bite to eat. Someone I know said there is a really good hot dog joint here. I would like to eat a dog and spoil my dinner, but I have a reservation to get to. And that reservation is a place called Ardent. The chef here at Ardent has a very enthusiastic and passionate take on food. Hence the definition of the word ardent. And I'm going here for a 12-course meal. Sometimes I sit here and ponder too much about places I've been, individuals I've met, and people I've lost. This story, my story, has yet to unfold. Alright, so I'm sitting here at Ardent waiting for Chef Jeff Crowley to bring out our first dish. I'm pretty sure it's going to be an awesome dish. 12-course meal, so definitely stay tuned and check it out. I'm sure you're going to love it. The chef in the back, he has a very big passion for this, and that's the name states it's ardent. It's the definition of ardent is like a fiery passion, and food is the chef's passion. So I'm really interested in trying the food he has.
So closest to the fresh beef tart with peach puree, whole peas, preserved lemons, and Parmesan.
That sounds very good.
And here we go. This is a crispy cod skin with cod roe, malt vinegar powder, and dill. And this is an Aronia berry black tea, kombucha, or fermented tea, just to sip alongside.
Okay, thank you. Alright, so the first dishes have just arrived, and I'm really looking forward to it. So I'm going to start off with this salmon. This combination was spot on. Malt vinegar powder, dill, cod roe, and skin brought a small package with a huge punch. That's got a nice flavor to it. For some cod skin. How do you transform peas to have a flavor that you've never experienced before? It's called ardent. I can't tell you anything other than that tastes pretty good. It's much different from the flavors of that regular restaurant you go to, that chain restaurant. Yep, kombucha tea to wash it all down. First part of presentation taste, I gotta give it a solid 9 out of 10. The peach tart, mint parmesan, that was interesting. It had a very earthy taste, but it tasted really good, you know. They're not failing to impress me here. I'm very much looking forward to the rest of the food that's going to come out of that kitchen. I'm sure it's going to be a surprise. Hold on. I do like my wine, but let's back up a bit. Oh yes, I forgot to mention, they also do wine pairing here. So if you want to expertly select a wine with your meal, definitely do wine pairing. That's an additional charge, but I think it's worth it. And this dish left me in awe. And after eating it, I was speechless. It does have this thing has a lobstery flavor. It's pretty good. That is freaking awesome. I could not help but put the menu up for the viewers to experiment at home. Good job with this. This is Fury Blanc citrus. You can taste the citrus. You can taste the shrimp, and it's very flavorful. That is an awesome dish. It's really good. It's very flavorful. It's tasty. I can eat that all day. I was just telling my cameraman how good that was. The shrimp, Fury Blanc and citrus, the way they mixed it together, it was very different. Like the texture was pretty good. It wasn't very jelly, but it was very tasty. you know, it was a new flavor that I hadn't tried before. That I'm very grateful that I did try it. It was very good. I can't wait for the next dish, which is zucchini. I know I did not sound very excited, but this dish quickly made me do a 180.
This is a shiokoji marinated summer squash served on top of creme fraiche with some body guacamole sauce today.
Thank you. All right, so the next dish, I'm just gonna go for it. It's zucchini. So let me get this shot. It looks really pretty. I hate having to destroy this thing. It's every dish that came out of this kitchen all over again with a totally different spin. Amazingly tasty. You can taste the peanut sauce, the vegetables in there. It's wow.
Is that what?
I know people have places to go and things to do, so I want to show you some of the dishes and move on to the last 3 dishes of this episode. Alright, so we're coming down to the final dish. There's only 3 left, and one of them is this one we got here, the roasted tomato raspberry sherbet. And this has a mix of stuff, you know, almond meringue, cayenne pepper, tomato vinegar. So I'm very curious how those are all gonna play together and mingle together. So it should be a very interesting experience. And they have these sherbet balls on there, so let's give it a shot. It's pretty good. It's different from any sherbet I've eaten. It's sweet. The vinegar makes the sweet a little less sweet, and I'm having a hard time tasting the tomato, but overall it's very good. It's very refreshing. And besides, I've been drinking quite a bit of wine, and you know, the food with all those bold flavors. This is a nice way to cool down and, you know, have something that's not so flavorful, that's a blast of flavor in your mouth. Yeah, that's good. They just brought out another dish. It's a white chocolate mousse. I haven't tried it yet, but from the description, it sounds pretty good. And I'm not a fan of licorice, you know, the flavor of licorice. I'm just not a fan of it. So I'm really curious how this is going to taste. So let's give it a shot. That's really good. The licorice is overpowering. It tastes very floral, herbal. The blueberry, it complements it very well. This is a hell of a dessert. Oh man, that was awesome. It was pretty good food. You know, even when we left, they gave us these little soaps that we could take home. It's very different. It smells really good. They're actually made by the pastry chef. I would have liked to hang out with the chef, but he's still busy. There's still a lot of people down there, but the flavors in that food was awesome. It's one of a kind, especially here in Milwaukee. It's hard to find chefs that really put a lot of heart and passion into their food, and the chef down here, he really does a good job. So if you're in the Milwaukee area, definitely check it out. I'm sure you'll love it. Thanks for watching. The very next morning was the day of the funeral. I have not eaten all day and decided to eat at Ma Fisher's, and I am short all of my camera crew. At this point, I just want some breakfast. You know, I was looking around and there's a sign that says this place has been curing hangovers since 1932. I might need that a little later on tonight. Yeah, I definitely gonna need the cure for the hangover, because I actually feel like I need something to drink. Yeah, so I did go to the funeral. You know, it was pretty sad, but knowing she made it to the pearly gates, you know, I made sure to tell you. It always seems to calm and make everything better. So You know, I've been up since morning and I've been running around. I had so much stuff to do. And I need to take a break, get something to eat. My cameraman, he's a little busy. So I just figured I'd go get something at My Fitchers. They actually make some pretty good breakfast. So since I missed breakfast, I figured I'd have breakfast. Yeah, I just got a classic American breakfast, you know, orange juice, some eggs, hash browns, bacon, and a piece of French toast. For some reason, I want something sweet. You know, when you feel sad and you're down, what's the next best thing to get your mind off of being sad? Is probably good food, you know. And that's more than likely the reason why I am here. They do make really good food. I mean, even the ham, they give you a whole chunk of ham, and it's flavorful. It tastes like ham, and you could taste how much effort they put into their breakfast. You know, I just wanted a regular old breakfast, and it actually tastes like a very nice, expensive breakfast. You know, I just tried the French toast, and their French toast is out of this world. You know how you eat some French toast and it's soggy in the middle? Theirs is cooked to perfection. They did a really good job on it. You know, when I think of breakfast, it's pretty hard to mess up breakfast, you know. All you have is cooking bacon. Is either you cook it crispy or you left a little fat part of it not crisp, or with eggs, you know, because sunny side up eggs, you know. A lot of times, you know, I like the white completely cooked. Some people, they don't mind, but I like mine completely cooked. And French toast, Texas toast, and the ham. But breakfast is one of those things that shouldn't be complicated. It's inexpensive and tastes pretty good. You know, as I sit here and eat alone by myself, I'm starting to wonder, you know, none of us lives forever. None of us knows when the next moment we are going to have a decent meal, or when we're not going to have a meal at all. So make the most of your time is what today is taught me. Make the most of your time, and definitely make sure you enjoy yourself while you do it, because you never know when you're going to be able to do it again. I'm on my way to International Exports to meet a contact that I have known for many, many years. That person is actually my mentor. I've always looked up to him, and he has always pushed me to achieve my greatest potential. Even until this day, I know he will know the words for my woes to begin fading.
Good evening. Is this your first time seeking refuge here at the International Exports?
No.
Do you know the password? No one. Except maybe your bartender.